Good morning, everyone, and welcome back. We are on day 3 here on the OGPP, starting off with another rank up, and that's going to put us at grade 5. So we are moving very slowly through the ranks this week, but that's what happens when you run out of ingredients from the week before when you try really hard to make it to Master 20. So here we are, starting off with a skill trigger from Tyranitar. Very good. Tyranitar, you are going to be the guy later on. Not going to collect from Gardevoir just yet. We did get one, I think, skill trigger from Gardevoir earlier this morning. Not going to collect just yet because I feel like that'd be a little bit wasted to collect now. But we can collect this corn, which is very good. And apples, another skill trigger from you, Skelly Durgy. Yeah, so that's further cementing the fact that that's probably going to be a wasted skill trigger. No skill trigger from Dedenne. I actually probably shouldn't have clicked that yet. We are at 50-50 odds right now. Probably shouldn't have clicked it, but luckily no skill trigger, so it's not really wasted. However, let's go ahead and make breakfast. Let's see if we can take advantage of that extra tasty that's 50-50. We finally are at a point where we can take somebody off the team. I got all the milk we need for the rest of the week, so we don't have to worry about it. So Big Boy Blastoise did his job. And now we are just gonna burn some extra stuff. You know what? I don't think I want to use the coffee beans. I don't want to use the coffee beans. I don't want to use, really any of this. But you know what? I think it'll be fine using 2 corn. No, let's not do that. Let's use apples. We get far more apples than we do corn. Gardevoir does bring in both apples and corn, but Dedenne also brings in apples and cocoa. We're going to use the cocoa on Sunday, so I don't want to burn that yet. Same with the coffee beans. We need to get Vikavolt on the team at some point. And also the honey. We need to get that by the end of the week, but we still got plenty of time, so no rush for now. We're just trying to make it to 7 or preferably 8 spawns, and that extra tasty is going to help us get there. So that's going to be 128,345. on this unfortunately max rank dish that we can't get any more XP on. But, you know, it is what it is. At least we are getting some good stuff. Good stuff. And that will put us hopefully at Ultra 2. Hopefully, but that's a long way to go. It's Ultra 1, not quite Ultra 2. We're about a little over a halfway there, it looked like. Let's see, was that halfway? Yeah. We're actually pretty much halfway exactly. So, yeah, there's not much we can do there. Skill trigger here. That would have been funny. I'm actually going to hold off on Gardevoir. I don't want to collect from Gardevoir just yet. I want to take a look at something before we do that. But for now, let's grab our 200 sleep points. I slept entirely too long. I was very tired. It's probably what I get for not getting enough sleep. But 200 gives us 616 for our total. And then our daily lottery is gonna be a small ingredient ticket. I mean, I don't like them, but they're good to have on hand when you need them for some extra pot filler. I do need to work on my Vaporeon for that as well, so I need to add that to the list of things to work on. But, you know, things are in a good place. We're in a good spot. I'm hoping that we can see something interesting today. I really don't know what I'm looking for other than Farfetch'd. I definitely need Farfetch'd. But, yeah. I don't know what else I'm looking for. 9 hours and 16 minutes of sleep. That's a lot of snooze. That's a lot of dozy. Well, yep, dozy type. All right. Maybe that's why I felt so tired today. I really did not want to wake up. Maybe that's why, because I got too much dozy and didn't actually get restful sleep. So that's gonna be 39.8 million. At least we're getting 3 stars, so that's a good sign. That's a good sign. Dozing does give me a chance for grubbing, but I mean, technically, yeah, we could use a better grubbing. But let's see. There is a grubbin there. I don't know why I'm looking around. This is not the feeding screen. There is a grubbin, so that's something. We might try to catch that. A couple of Caterpie too. All right, so we got Grubbin, 2 Caterpie, a Haunter, a Charge Bug, and a Drifloon. Honestly, catching a Vikavolt wouldn't be that bad because then we don't have to have a Thunderstone. But that's a huge investment. So if we could see hungry Volts, that'd be great. No one's hungry today. If I want to catch that grubbin, I'm gonna have to buy a biscuit, it looks like. I really was hoping we'd get a premium biscuit, or not a premium biscuit, a poke biscuit from our daily lottery, but no dice. Maybe we'll get lucky with a big hit though. No, we didn't. We did not. Okay, well. I mean, I do need it. It would help kind of substantially. But, yeah. 180? Yeah, they are. Oh, they're 60 each. I thought they were 80 each. You know what? We'll probably get some biscuits from the missions. So I think we'll be all right to use 1 or 2 here or there for stuff that we actually need, as long as we're not burning them for things that we don't really need. I do have a decent coffee bug, but if I could get a better one, I would like to. So we'll see what happens. Plus, I mean, it could work out that we get an ABB and get a lot of mushrooms. So that would also be nice. But let's see. Let's see what happens. It's going to be the only one we catch today. And hopefully, it's decent. Yeah, I think Grubbin Candy's the way to go. Grubbin Candy is the one we send out. Very nice. Okay, that's good stuff. All right. 2,288 research XP with 2,728 dream shards. Very close to the same amount. Not too bad. All right, Grubbin, my guy, are you the one? Level 15 naive. That's XP gains up, and I think main skill chance down. So not super helpful for ingredients. It's ABB. I spoke that into existence. I should have kept my dumb mouth shut. All right. All right. Ooh. Energy recovery bonus, research XP bonus, inventory up L, skill level up M, and ingredient finder S. And naive is also not really super helpful. This would be, we would use this for mushrooms, and it's awful. It looks like it's better than it is because these are being calculated so highly. I'm really surprised that naive is that highly ranked at 96. That's very surprising. Let's get rid of those. And then we see a more accurate representation of this thing. And honestly, I still think that's too high. Energy recovery bonus, sure, helps get mushrooms because you keep higher energy whenever you do get energy. But not even whenever you do get energy. Hold on. Yeah, it's only from sleep sessions. So yeah, that's really not super helpful. But it's also not being calculated because it would otherwise be 100. Same with research XP bonus. Mushrooms, I don't know how getting mushrooms at 30 is that low. That's twice that's happened where I've calculated ingredient count B and getting the ingredient that we want is super low on the ratings. I don't know how that's possible. Inventory up L, I'm surprised is also that low. That's really good. But then again, all the other stuff is not very good. Skill level up M. Somehow 1 point less than inventory up L, even though inventory up L is far more useful for ingredient count. So I don't know. Level 60 we get mushrooms and that's only 56. I don't know how that's that low. This one, this is why I don't like ingredient count B and C, because the ratings seem very off to me. I just don't trust it, to be honest with you. Ingredient finder S, yeah, being 62 kind of makes sense. It's not M, but it's also all the way at 100, so that's a problem. But yeah, this one's not good. One way or another, it doesn't matter how you slice it. This is not good. Not good at all. So we're going to send that to live with the professor. That's going to give us more grub and candy for the one we do have, which will help us get him to a level. I think he only needs to go to level 50 to actually be really good. I don't remember. It might be 60. Yeah, it is 60. This one actually needs to be to 60 to actually be good. Our coffee grubbing. But we will move on. And hopefully we can find some bigger and better things to talk about. I know that we have new news. I know what it is. It's not that big of news, but you know, it is important to talk about. It is the second anniversary Prelude event bundles. Also, don't forget, maintenance is today. Double check the time. Make sure that you are not going to be caught out and miss your meals. So let's dive into this second anniversary, the Prelude event bundles, which makes me think that there's going to be more bundles for week 2. So I wouldn't commit all your diamonds to these bundles unless it is just, you know, chef's kiss, 10 out of 10. But let's see if it's going to be that good. All right. The bundles, they're going to have the incense for the Gen 9 starters, which to be expected, they are kind of the feature of the Prelude event. The small bundle, 250 diamonds, is 5 Poke Biscuits and 5 small handy candies. It's actually not terrible. It's not bad for the small bundle. 5 biscuits, that's let's see, they're 60 diamonds each, so that's 300 diamonds right there. So you get a small discount on those biscuits, plus get 5 small handy candy, which is, you know, kind of valuable. I mean, we do get a lot of it. Like I've said before in the past, it's not a huge draw for me for a bundle, but it's not bad to get 5 of them. It's 15 candy for a random Pokemon of your choosing. So that's not too bad. Not the best bundle I've seen, but not bad. The medium bundle, 600 diamonds, another 5 Poke Biscuits, 2 Luck Incense, 2 medium handy candies, and 2 small dream clusters. That seems... I feel like that's a bit lacking. Honestly, that doesn't feel right. I mean, you are still getting a discount. Poke Biscuits, like we said, that's 300 diamonds for 5 of them. Luck Incense are... I think all the incense, or most of the incense, are at different prices. But it's somewhere between like 150 and 200 diamonds, I think, if I remember correctly. Let's just assume 200, just for even numbers. So that's 500 diamonds worth right there. 2 medium handy candies. I don't even know if you could buy those for diamonds. And 2 small dream clusters, same. I mean, this one doesn't feel very good. If I had 600 diamonds, I probably wouldn't buy this one. The Luck Incense is nice to have, but I don't think I would buy it. We do have the bonus Dream Shards from the event, though. So getting that Luck Incense would multiply the Dream Shards you get by 3. But I would really only use that on Saturday or Sunday. If you have made it really high into the ranks. And even then, it's still kind of a gamble. But, I mean, technically, yeah, you could make the argument for it. Oh, also, my math was way off. I added 200 diamonds just for 1 Luck Incense, so it's actually 400 diamonds, so 700 diamonds. You are getting a discount if my math is correct. Even if I'm wrong and it's 150, that's still 600 diamonds exactly, and then you get the medium candies and the small dream clusters for free. So that's a bit better. That makes me feel a bit better about it now that I realized that I was not adding correctly. So yeah, that's not bad, but also not great. I kind of feel the same way about this one as I do the small bundle. That, like, it's all right, but I'm not super stoked about it. Definitely going to be looking for the second anniversary bundles. Those will almost certainly be better. But the large bundle for the Prelude event is 6 Great Biscuits, 1 main skill seed, Sprigatito, Fuecoco, Quaxley, and 2 friend incense. And you only get 1 of each of the starter incense. So it's not bad, but it's not good either. I feel like this is one that's really directed for newer players. The 6 Great Biscuits is only 1,200 diamonds, and then the main skill seed, we have 2 that we could buy every month from the shops. We're about to have another one added to the diamond shop, so who knows how much that's going to be. Honestly, Sprigatito, Fuecoco, and Quaxley Incense are really good if you're a newer player because you haven't got to OGPP yet. But even still, you can find them at other islands before OGPP. Let me make sure that is correct, because now that I'm saying that, I'm starting to second guess myself, and I don't want to give bad information. But I'm pretty sure, yeah, you can find Sprigatito at Lapis. Fuecoco, I'm pretty sure, is at Taupe. And, no, Cyan and Taupe on top of OGPP, so you can find Fuecoco pretty easily. And then Waxley is also Cyan and Lapis. So yeah, you don't have to get to OGPP to get the Gen 9 starters. They're all really good in their own right. They are worth catching, but it's not like you... Well, even if you had the incense, you couldn't find them anywhere else other than Greengrass. Even if they were only at OGPP. So yeah, these incense, I don't think they're really that valuable. You can find them pretty easily a lot of the time. So, I mean, I think the large bundle's the weakest one, honestly. But I'm saying that as a veteran player. As a newer player who has a different perspective on it, that might be a little bit more enticing to you. But for me personally, that's the weakest bundle here. 1,500 diamonds for stuff that you can largely get pretty easily. The friend incense is probably the more rare thing for me, and I'm not paying 1,500 diamonds for just 2 of them. So yeah, that's kind of a rough bundle. The other 2 are not that great. I don't think I'm going to buy any of these bundles unless I just absolutely need some biscuits, and even then probably not, because my diamond supply is really low right now. So yeah, probably not going to do that. All in all, these bundles don't excite me. But yeah, let me know, as always, let me know in the comments below if they do excite you and if you think I'm looking at this the wrong way. But my gut instinct is that they're not that great. All right, let's grab our community reports. And there should be a decent amount, 38 of them. Very good indeed. With 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 out of 38 that doubled up. Very good, very good. That's over a third. So very nice, very nice. I don't know what that is, like 40% maybe, but very, very good. All right, now let's take a look-see doodles at this team and let's see what we're gonna do. I'm still not gonna collect from Gardevoir yet. But I am going to collect all these goodies. There we go again. All right. Well, and this is why I never have to worry about Scaly Durgy. Triggers all the time, brings in tons of apples. Never have to worry about him. I can put him on any team and he's going to do work. All right. So we've got Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So that's 9 plus 2 more meals today. That's 11. So we need 220 ginger and apples. We're not going to get there yet. Probably not anytime soon. And we need, what is that? 198 corn. So yeah, not getting there anytime soon. But we are getting to a point where I feel comfortable taking them off the team for a hot minute. That amount... I think I'm going to wait till we get to 100, because 100 apples and ginger would get us all the way through tomorrow, and then I could put them back on the team tomorrow night if need be. Or run a different team during the day and then swap them back in overnight. That might be what we do as well. Except for Beware. Beware needs to stay on the team. He has been kind of having a rough go this week, so I need to keep Beware on the team. I do want to check everyone's energy level right now, though. I'm pretty sure you're 150. Yep. 132. 111. Okay, that's pretty rough. 111, 111, 111. Thought we had more than that, so we do want to collect from Gardevoir. Hopefully, I mean, a double trigger would be very nice, but if we can get at least 1, I'll take that. Where are you at? There you are. I'll take it. There's the 1. All right, good. I'll take that 1. That puts them all at 129, which is close enough to 130 that I can swap some Pokemons around. I'm gonna leave, like I said, I'm gonna leave Tyranitar and Skeledirge. No, actually, I'm gonna give them a break. I'm gonna let them run overnight. For now, I'm going to bring in Raichu. Get some sneaky snacking for today. I'm gonna bring in who else do we want? Let's bring in Vikavolt. Start getting some of this cocoa that we need. There we go. And we're gonna leave the rest of the team. Are we? Or are we gonna swap out Gardevoir too? Yeah, we're gonna swap out Gardevoir too. You know what? We're gonna bring in this Honey Venusaur because helping bonus is a fun thing. There we go. So that's what we're gonna do there. We're gonna start getting that honey, and yeah, we'll start setting up for Sunday and get some sneaky snacking along the way, and that helping bonus will benefit Raichu quite nicely. All right, perfection. And then we can start stacking up some more extra tasty odds. I'm not gonna make lunch just yet. I want to get some more extra tasty odds before I do that. But the team is set up, and then tonight before I go to bed, I will swap Tyranitar and Skeleturgy back in, and probably Gardevoir as well, just to get those skill triggers first thing in the morning. And hopefully this gamble pays off. But yeah, that is where we're going to wrap things up for today. Not a whole lot else to do. I didn't complete any missions or anything like that, so that's unfortunate. No free rewards, but it is what it is. Looking forward to more news about the second anniversary event. Hopefully we get some more details on what that event is going to be this week, but I have a feeling they are going to troll us and not tell us anything until like 3 days before the event starts. So be ready for that. But you know, we can always hope that we're going to get more stuff soon. But anyway, I'm going to get out of here. Thank you so much for watching the video. Make sure to hit that subscribe button if you do enjoy these videos. A huge shout out to our ace trainers, Illusion, YT Husky Star, JP, Barty, Rogue Bastion, Josh Garrett, and SDK Posse. Thank you for supporting the channel. If you would like to support the channel for just $5 a month, you can become an ace trainer today and get early access to the videos every day by clicking that subscribe plus or that join button right below this video. And while you're down there, you can find the link to my live stream channels in the description, where you can come hang out with me while I play other stuff that isn't necessarily Pokemon related, but is still a fun time. You can also find the links to the Discord, where you can come hang out with and talk with a cool community of people about Pokemon Sleep and other fun stuff. But other than that, y'all have a good night. And until next time, later, dudes.